Whenever I'm watching a wedding video or series, I want to know how much is everything costing. Now, I'm going to let y'all my business a little bit and show y'all some of the quotes that I've gotten back throughout this whole wedding planning process. It gets a little scary, but God is good. He's going to work everything out. Hi friends, welcome to The Summer I Turned Davis, episode 6. No one really talked about how much things cost. I'm not going to tell y'all specifically how much we paid, but a grave estimate of the quotes that we've gotten back. And these quotes will be most accurate if you are getting married in Louisiana. But regardless, there's different factors that play into the quotes that we received, like timing, sizing of things. We've gotten so many quotes, I'm not even sure where to start, but we did just secure our DJ, so I guess we'll start there. Now here's the thing, if you're getting a DJ that does not live in your city, most likely there's going to be a travel fee. Now the travel fees have ranged from like $150 and up, I believe. I've reached out to about 4 different DJs and they all have very different pricing. Some of them have a flat rate, some of them have an hourly pay. And I am so happy that we waited and didn't just take like one of the first DJs that we saw, or at least got a response back from. There is one DJ that's in the city that we're getting married in, and I really like the way he DJ'd, but he never got back to me. Now in Louisiana, the quotes that we've gotten for a DJ have ranged from $400 to a little over $1,000. You definitely have got some wiggle room in that department. Now a videographer, we've already booked ours, and man, I want to give y'all a price range that we got back. Now there's definitely cheaper ones, but I know for us, we wanted our video to be like a movie. So that's a lot of editing, equipment, and possibly a team. We're gonna add a different bunch. For what we wanted, the prices range from about $4,000 to $6,000. I will say our videographer has like an a la carte thing, so you don't have to pay, you know, the highest amount. Some of the things he offers can fall under 4K. I looked at about 3 to 4 videographers, and now that I think about it, there was one that was in the 3,400 range. So I'll just say 3,400 to 6K is the range that I've seen. Photography is tricky because there's so many levels to photography in Louisiana. Videography too, but I feel like specifically photography, you can find someone on different ranges of the price, of the experience, and all of that. For us, the photographers that we've looked at range from about $2,500 to $5,000. And my fiance is a photographer, so we definitely had like a wider range of photographers to look from since he knows so many. But like I said in previous videos, I am very picky when it comes to visuals. We're gonna be jumping a little bit everywhere in this video. Next, we're gonna do cakes. Someone actually asked me in my last video about the cake quote that we got, and it's so funny because I was already planning on filming this video. Now I will say I was initially looking for faux cakes and just doing a large sheet cake, but the faux cakes were priced like a real cake. Now my sister did just see someone on Facebook was selling their faux cake for $50. I might have to look into that. We recently got a quote back for a wedding cake and it was under $300, which I know is not normal. If you see in the Summer I Turned Pretty, you saw how much they were trying to charge for a wedding cake. You just add a wedding in front of something and people just upcharge. The quote we received is for a 3-tier cake. Walmart has 2-tier white cakes ranging from $68 to $74. I was definitely considering that as well, and just maybe getting a faux bottom piece. I don't even think we'll need a faux cake anymore, just because we will have a cake that we're going to be getting from someone, and we have a cake tasting later on this year, and I'm very excited to bring y'all along with me for that. But the cake quote that we got is also from a local business. I didn't even reach out to any bakeries. Now we're gonna jump over to makeup. OMG, y'all, there's so many talented MUAs in Louisiana, and a lot of them have relocated to Texas, which definitely calls for a travel fee. But even with getting their travel fees, it still wasn't like as high as I thought it was going to be. Some of these people that I've reached out to, like for our videographer, I thought they were going to be $1 million trillion, and the fact that he was not was just music to my ears. I've reached out to a lot of different MUAs. A lot of them have not responded to me. And I was getting quotes for an entire bridal party, not just for myself. And y'all know I have 10 bridesmaids, plus myself, plus my mom, minus my little sister. So that equals out to 11. So as a bridal party of 11, the range has been around $1,400 and up. And if you separate the bride, the cost is about $300. I would just inquire if it includes a trial run. One quote did and one quote didn't, and the one that did not include a trial run, I think it was about $100 extra. Now my dilemma is, do I do the trial run the day before the wedding at the rehearsal dinner, or do I use it for our engagement photos that we're taking very soon? I don't know, the rehearsal dinner might just be a little too close, but I'm leaning more towards the engagement photos. Now the dress. the dress. I really wanted to spend way less than how much I ended up spending for my wedding dress because of the National Bridal Sale that's normally I think in July, and I got my dress the week before the sale. The dresses that I saw and tried on in my video, check that out if you have not seen it. The prices definitely range from about $1,500 and up. Let's see if I did my eyebrow tint correctly. Now, if you've been keeping up with this series, you've heard me talk about decor and how I really want to be on top of it because we most likely are going to be DIYing a lot. As we get closer, my fiance keeps asking me, okay, Adrienne, we're DIYing this stuff, but who's going to put it up? Great question. So I have started getting quotes from people to see how much it would be to do certain things that I want in the layout of the wedding. Starting off with the flooring, our venue does provide a dance floor. If we want it wrapped though, that's up to us. They did give us a vendor recommendation, and I don't know how much I was thinking it cost to wrap a dance floor, but it was nowhere close to the quote that we got back. This is our dance floor inspo. I love the checkered vibe. Black and white, maybe a brown and white or green and white, whatever. I just love a checkered floor. I think it'll just be an elegant addition to the room. I did get a quote back for the largest size dance floor that our venue offers, so I may have to see how much it costs if I make the dance floor smaller. I also inquired about a monogram because I love this look. To get exactly this with this size dance floor, the quote was starting from $2,000. Me personally, I don't know why. I just thought to wrap a dance floor was going to be under $1,000. Clearly I was wrong. And once I got that quote back, I was like, okay, let me see if this is standard and reach out to another company that wraps dance floors. Got my quote back from them. It's still the same, still pricing starting at $2,000. Now, one company offers a checkered dance floor, so I inquired how much that would be. Prices start at $1,500. Next on my list, I'm going to inquire about how much this would cost. I'm in a stage now where I start seeing what's really important and start changing some things around. So do not get married to your Pinterest board. I'm telling you. On to something that's really important to my fiance and I, the food. From the different venues I've looked at, you're definitely looking at around $100 per plate, including tax and drinks. With our venue, alcohol automatically comes in with the lowest drink package. And if we wanted to have more alcohol options, the price would increase, but we don't want more alcohol prices. And ours also is an open bar. But food prices vary. If your venue allows you to have outside catering, you can definitely find some cheaper quotes. I reached out to 3 different day of coordinators, and for all of them, the prices start at $1,000, which I think is pretty standard in Louisiana. And they all offer different things. Some have more that comes with their services than the other. And for me, that was really important, and that determined who I was going to go with because we do not have a wedding planner or decorator. Having a classic car at your wedding is pretty popular, and I love the way it looks. You're definitely gonna find different inspo pastes in my Pinterest board. Here's the thing, we do not need a classic car for that long. Maybe max an hour. And the quote that we got back was for $400. Everyone has a right to charge however much they want to charge, but we have a right to pay however much we are willing to pay. If we were going to use this car for the entire day, I would understand, but being that this is only for an hour, it doesn't seem like it's worth it. Now onto the bridal shower. My maid of honor, aka my sister, has planned all of it, so I don't have anything to worry about. Similar to our wedding venue, my bridal shower venue only charges you for food and not a venue fee. If you can find a place that does that, I highly recommend. And let me just reiterate again, everything is in Louisiana except my back strip. Having a violinist is very important to me. We've gotten 2 different quotes back. One of them we're kind of waiting to hear back, but another starting at $1,000 and up. We only want a violinist for about 30 to 45 minutes. I believe a travel fee is also included in that quote we got back, and that's just not in our price range. Respect the arts though. I'm excited to hear the quote that we're about to get back because I think it will fall within our budget. Now this isn't necessarily a cost, but if you're considering doing a hotel block, definitely do that. They give you a little 10%, 15% discount on the rooms, which may not seem like a lot, but every bit counts. I have been looking at quotes for drapes. This is a very new idea for me. If it doesn't fall within our budget, we just won't do it. But draping can really transform a space. You can really turn a basic room into something with some drapes. And our ballroom isn't basic, so it doesn't necessarily need drapes. But I just wanted to see how much it would cost. Now I got 2 different quotes from them, and the first quote started from around $400, and we're wanting 2 walls draped off. But similar to the dance floor, the size definitely does play a part. Now we may not get the drapings for the walls, but there is something that will need draping, so I have to get another quote for that. But let me just show y'all, this is the inspo for the wedding. Like, this is the decor and layout that I like and that Yusuf likes as well. And just going off of some of the quotes that I shared with y'all, it can get very pricey. A lot of things that you're looking for, you can probably find a really good quote for it. It just may not be the type of quality or service that you like. I recommend having your deal breakers when it comes to everything wedding planning. We do have a budget that I've shared in a previous vlog with the link that kind of just helps me stay on track of like how much we're spending and how close are we to our budget and how much we've gone over. If you have any questions or vendor recs for Louisiana, let me know and I'll slide you a message. Things are slowly coming together. I'm really trying to nail down this decor stuff, y'all. I really am. We're around 200 days left until the wedding, so we're almost there. And let me know what else y'all want to know and see. Walk in peace and love. God bless, and I will see you guys in my next video.